Good morning, Annie. How are you doing? So, the very first thing you're going to need when you're doing your makeup is this awesome headband. And also make sure you're properly washing and cleansing and toning your face. One of my favorite face washes is by Fresh. It's perfect for like more gentle face washings. When my face is a little rougher, I use Murad. And then for my toner, I'm using just the Walmart generic. This is the generic version of Clinique toner. But you can always, if you're not sure what to get for your face type, you can head down to Sephora, tell them your concerns, tell them you need a face wash and a toner and even a hydrating cream for your face. And they can give you samples and you can try them out. So you don't have to go and buy these things right away. You can get samples, figure out what works best for your skin. This is my lotion I use for my face. Secondly, I think you have the Naked palette, the Smoked Naked palette. So I suggest doing your eye look first before doing all your face. So for you, I'm going to give you the training wheels tape. And it's a little weird, but it works. And I don't put my lotions on my face until after, because if you have to go back through with your cleanser, you're just gonna keep putting on, taking off, putting on. So I do this first, and then I put my lotions on, and then we do my face. So give me a second. So you want it to kind of make a line that goes to the corner to the end of your eyebrow. I'm going to do this one over here because it's better lighting. It's an interesting look. I mean, sometimes if I want really, really sharp edges, I still do this, but I don't really do this much more anymore. Then, to make your eyeshadow last a lot longer, getting a eye primer will be your best friend. And again, that's something else you can get a sample of. You don't have to go right out and buy this. But you just kind of dab it on. Some people use a brush. I like to use my fingers. I feel like I can control it better, make sure it's everywhere I need to go. And I'm not putting way too much on or not enough on. I like to be able to feel my product. I'm sorry if the lighting and the sound's not the best, but it's what I got right now. Okay, and before it gets too dried down, go in with your palette and pick a shade closer to your skin. So I'm going to go with this one. And you kind of just use that to set all of your primer that you just put on so it doesn't get all funky and crease on you, and it puts down a nice layer so when you put your other colors on you can blend them easier. And I'm going to use the brush in the palette because I'm pretty sure you don't have a collection of brushes. So I'm going to try to do this all with using the one that came with the palette for you. Alright, so I typically go more with the browns. It complements my blue eyes a lot better. Grays work too. So this whole palette pretty much works for me, but like I said, I tend to just stick with the gray. So what I do is I'll pick, like, we're going to go in with this gray. I go in with a lighter color and then I build up to a darker color and keep building up until I have a good fan or a blend of color, and then I do something on my lid and add to the crease. I know that sounds confusing, but if you watch, I'll show you. So you see it just kind of put it over my crease because I have hooded eyes, but if you do not have hooded eyes, you could stick that right into your crease. But when you have hooded eyes like I do, I go over. I mean, you know it's your crease because you can, like, your brush will go right into it. So I have this line going, and then I take this side of the brush, and I kind of do circular windshield wiper motions, and not going all the way up with it. Just blending it, trying to get my edges as seamless as I can. This is why I wake up at 4 a.m. to come into work for 7. Not 4 a.m. I wake up at 5. I don't know. I feel like I wake up at 4. Next, I'm going to go in with this brown right here. Again, same pointed side. And if you have multiple brushes, or they have a, they sell it at Sephora. Again, I'm going to talk about Sephora a lot because I know you know Sephora. They have this little disc, and it's right where the brushes are, and it's in a little tin, and it's kind of got this, like, black foamy thing in it, and you can take your brush and swirl it, and you can change your colors. Adding this, and of course the more you go like this with it, the more up it's gonna go. Like, you're gonna end up going higher up on your brow. So the darker the color, the more I kind of go more down with it. If that makes sense to you. Like, you can see the angle of my hand with my brush. And now that that color is in, I'm going to use this again and blend those together. Okay, so now I'm going to probably we're going to go with a silver look today. Why not? I'm going to take this color right here, forgive my nails, and I believe that is Armor. And I'm going to take my finger, and I just press it on my eyelid. To about here, and I leave that blank. And then I'm going to take Dagger and take the little guy again, tap off excess, and put him right on the corner right here. Just kind of focusing him right on the outer corner of my eye, and then taking this and moving it towards where there's nothing in my eye, like where we stopped, and bringing it towards that. And it's gonna take some getting used to. Like, when you go into darker colors, don't push so hard, don't scrape so hard. Take a little bit, because you can always build up. If you add too much, you're going to have to wipe it off and start over again. Or just look like a raccoon. So, this is what it should look like right now. I'm going to take this color right here, which is high. And again, I'm going to take it on my fingertip, like that, and pop it right where those two meet. So this is what I got going. Now it's got this little halo effect. And if you see any harsh lines, go back through, blend them out. I constantly am blending and blending. And I have this little gap here where there's nothing, and I'm going to take my pinky and grab more of the high color at the end and put it right there. And then you can also take, like, if you want a shimmer, you can go with the high color again. But I want a matte, so I'm going to go with 13. And that is the color at the other very end. I take the fluffy side of the brush, and I'm just going to go right under my eyebrow. Kind of blend it all in. I'm going to quickly do the other eye, and then take this off and I'll show you what to do next.